Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hey. Hi, Nezestra, and Kato. Hello, and hi, Marcio as well. Hi, hi. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing today on this fine Saturday? This is not a Saturday. What am I talking about? On this fine Friday. No more Lord because Lord is too common and I don't like being common. Fair enough. Yippee! Dude, I am excited because tomorrow I'm gonna get to actually participate in this cool thing called the TCG Pokemon League. That's pretty cool. You're done nice. You finally have a game project you're content with. It lets me bully potential players and enact my greatest joys in monster creation. Ooh! Let's go. Glad to hear that you finally got something going. TCG Pokemon League, a tournament? I don't know the details of it. All I know is it's like the official like TCG, like I could potentially earn like league points from it going towards like championships and stuff, which I know I'm not, because like let's be honest, I have cards from 2 expansions. But I do have a couple decks, so more than anything, I just kind of want to go to a league event just to go. And the fact that I get to participate is super cool, but I just want to kind of, like, experience the environment, you know? So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow, so I'm hyped for that. But yeah. As of today, today's kind of lazy. Sounds pretty cool and good luck. Yeah. The guy that owns the place that I'm gonna be going to is actually like one of the coolest people I've ever met in my entire life. Like, I don't know how much info I want to divulge on him because privacy reasons. But like, you know JJK? Like, Jujutsu Kaisen? The guy who owns that store knows the English voice actor for the protagonist of Jujutsu Kaisen, which is insane. Like, they're buddies. But, oh well, the more you know. Isn't that crazy? It's so cool. He has like connections. That's not the only thing. He has connections everywhere. Like he knows people who like make the TCG. He's like a spokesperson for like One Piece events and stuff. There's more, but I don't want to talk about more because again, privacy. I don't know. I don't personally know him, so. He really gets around. That's what I said. Like every time I go there, I just like learn one more insane thing that he's a part of, and I'm like, wow. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah. Hi, Marcio. I don't mean to say oh well, but damn, there's not really many words to describe that. Exactly. It's like, when I'm listening to his stories, I'm like, what can I even say? Because it's just all mind-blowing. I'm just standing there like... you know? But we can talk more about this, or we can swap to something else while we do some documenting, because it is Friday. So we are going to be doing a documenting stream. It's these kind of streams where I wish I had a toggle for like, just like eyes closed where I can just be like, yeah. What's good? Hi, Koishi. How are you? Hi, 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 hi. Welcome in. How's your day been? Whoop. Your day's been pretty bad, actually. Oh no. What do you want to talk about it, or do you just want to watch stream and stream will cheer you up? Excuse me. You were also JS documenting before you joined stream? Oh, nice. Friday is the day of documentation, it seems. And that's not a bad thing, because, you know, these pages aren't gonna write themselves, you know? Ah, messing with tabs. Tabs everywhere. I need a third monitor, dude. It's not gonna fit on my desk, but I need a third monitor for streaming. 2 is just not enough. Because I got OBS on one side, and then I got this page on the other side, and then everything else is just like hidden behind. I don't know, I just feel like you got nothing done, it was a wasted day, and it's a day closer to death. You don't understand the power and the horror that holds my future, and every wasted day is just a day closer to learning what I do not want to learn. That's pretty existential, if I do say so myself. Luckily, we've got me to distract you from all that, hopefully. You know? And if it's a day where it feels like you've got nothing done, right? And I've had those days before, and so I know what you're talking about. But I do get that, and the way you just gotta see it is like, okay, will you make my day a little better and tell me what your shareholders told you regarding your bet, furry? They think you're based, I'll tell you that much. They think you're based for that, at the very least. When you feel existential, always remember you can put a silly propeller hat. True! Chat, should I get a propeller hat? So they don't like it? No, they do. They thought it was cool and awesome that one of my viewers thought the same as them. In terms of how I should draw my designs. They were like, so we're making a bet for it? Not today, but someday. Whoop! Skibbity minds think alike. Yes. 6, dude, I literally made a 6-7 joke earlier today, and it actually like worked. Because it wasn't planned at all, and I just saw the opportunity. Because I was talking to somebody, and somehow we brought up the topic of like emails, like email accounts, right? Because I have several email accounts, right? And they were like, yeah, I know this person that has like more emails than I can count. And I'm like, yeah, I have a ton of emails too. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have like 6 or 7 emails. And I did the thing, and I laughed at it, because I knew somewhere in the world, somebody was getting mad at me. You're drawing boobs right now? What's good? Let's go! So what you're saying is your day is improved since previously. Um, specifically Gardevoir moves for a commission. You do commission. Have you always done commissions? Client asked me to remove her flesh dress, and it kind of threw me in a loop for what the. Okay, so they're not wrong that they said it like that, but what the hell? I don't advertise anywhere, but you do them. Oh, doo-doo. See, I thought in my head when you said that, I was like, doo-doo, but I didn't say anything. But, you know, you did my job for me, so... works out in the end, you know? How can you further bully players in a horror Souls-like with alien mutation on dinosaurs? Let's see. You could make, like... You could make an alien mutation that's really strong, but if you like tame a dino with it, there's a chance that you catch the mutation and it's like harmful to you, so it like punishes you for being good at the game. That's my first thought. Specifically dinosaurs. Oh. See, if you want advice on dinosaurs, Koishi's got you covered. Also, these are not centered once again. You're not really a dinosaur person, we talked about this. Well, you know more about dinosaurs than I do, so I'd say that's something to brag about. You know why 7 was afraid of 6? Because 6 eats 9, forming 6-9, enemy of 6-7. What? Okay. Fair. I'm not judging, he must have been hungry, you know? Boop. It's true, you know a lot, but that's about the same for every topic. You're just above you mortals. I mean, who am I to argue against that? That is an interesting thought. The thing is, the characters are raptors. Some punishments you have is if you're bleeding, carnivores can smell you in a radius and vaguely follow until you leave that radius or stop bleeding. Alternatively, when you're stealthing, if you have adrenaline, a dinosaur can hear your heartbeat. Ooh. Nestra, have you ever heard of a game called The Isle? Because what you're describing right now reminds me a lot of The Isle. And if you don't know what The Isle is, I can explain it, because it's a super cool concept of a game that never got finished, but I really liked following it because I thought it was super cool. You have heard of that game, but you need to check it out more. The Isle is the game. It was supposed to be like an MMO where you play as dinosaurs, and at the beginning, you would like join a server and then like select what dinosaur you want to be, and then you'd start out as like a baby version of that dinosaur. And like as you play for more and more hours, you grow up and eventually become an adult. And there's this like gigantic map where it just spawns you in a random spot on the map, and the way it works is the players literally just replicate an actual dinosaur ecosystem where the carnivores have to like hunt each other, and like you have to like secure areas of the map just by like living there and protecting it with your life, like literally. Like you have to like adventure out to find like lakes and rivers and stuff. And it was such a cool concept, but the owner, the developer got like cancer or something, so he had to stop working on it, which I was really sad about, because I would have loved to see a complete version of that game, because it's such a cool, like a neat thing, you know? I believe they added Kaiwaki. What is that? What is that? That thing you just said, what is that? I want to know. Tell me. What was that? Kaiwekia? Kaiwiki? Excuse me. The nestling Pokemon. It's a genus of plesiosaur from New Zealand. Ooh. The dinosaur I would always play as in the Isle was the Allosaur. I would always play Allosaur. Because he was just... The Allosaur was just a very nice, like, middle ground. Where he was, like, big, strong carnivore, but also not super high investment like a T-Rex. Because the T-Rex was a popular one, but he took forever to grow up. And he was like super easy, just like food for big guys. And he would like die really fast because he needed to eat a ton. You have something that, like that, somewhat open world forest, tar pits, xenomass impact crater, amber ant colony, lush caves, the campfire equal aspect. Campfires are nests and you sleep, which shows a mutation web, and you get genomes which are equal aspect of. That's so cool. Kaifakia by Maori is limited. It's Maori. Give me a second.
Maori. Maori.
Maori. You should add evil giant as Darkids. You should add prehistoric giant bugs that bite you and they're poisonous, but they're still like smaller than the dinosaurs because the dinosaurs are big, but there should be like prehistoric spider or like prehistoric dragonfly that flies around and like surveys, kind of like the flying guardians from Breath of the Wild, but then they swoop down and grab you and you have to like stealth around them. They're imperfect and perfect mutations because the xenomass is what replaced the regular meteor that kills the dinosaurs. It forced evolution onto its surroundings. It spreads like an infection. The T-Rex is one that has the perfect evolution, while others have imperfect that dysmorph them horribly. You do have giant bugs? Nice. Add Arthropluera. The amber ant complete with a honeypot ants, but with amber sep. That's sick. Hey chat, how much does Pidgey weigh? I don't know how much Pidgey weighs, like 5 pounds? 4 pounds. Okay, yeah, that's fair. You want some Skittles, but you don't want to pay for them. And then one of the store yeah. Neon, why can't I add cool stuff like this? Because the medium of which I have resigned myself to, is quite restrictive when you're sticking to the same kind of methodology that the original developers do. Which is a complaint that the actual developers have gotten plenty of times throughout their 30 years of existing. But I'd be down to fill some gaps in the decks with dinosaurs, if that's what you're asking. Or like giant bugs. Actually, the giant bug we did last stream. Okay, so chat, do you guys remember last stream we did some concepting for the Mudalb line? And then we ended stream. And then like 2 hours later, I posted an entirely different look for them on Twitter. Because I had a new idea after stream, and I was like, I looked at it after stream, and I'm like, actually, this sucks. To the literal coolest thing ever. So, boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. So, I don't remember what I don't have, like, a picture that I can pull up right now, but Check Discord, add that, make a cutie patootie. Okay, I will in a second. But this is the new Mud Daub line, and I think I'm going to settle for this. The Mud Dauber / Potter Wasp Bug Ground line. I designed the final Evo, and I'm like, okay, this is actually kind of awesome. So I kept it like that. And I'm not gonna spoil the shiny, but I do think that the shiny for the final Evo is like top 1 shinies for my project so far. So I look forward to that. I don't think I've ever seen the Mud Wasp used before. It's a combination between a Mud Wasp and a Potter Wasp, which if you don't know what a Potter Wasp, you should look that up because it's really cool. Except instead of like rough pottery, it makes like fancy ornate pots. So instead of a cocoon, it's in a clay pot, and then it busts out and then becomes the bug, you know? It's super sick. But yeah, checking Discord now. Oh! That's like a Quetzalcoatl that you just sent me, Koishi. Well, not quite a Quetzalcoatl, but close to a Quetzalcoatl. Something that bursts out of an object. I'm writing that down. You should have like, I don't know. You should have like a dinosaur that mutated and is like smart enough to like make tools to do things that it can't normally. Maybe it could be like a Dryosaur. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. Imagine Aerodactyl, but cool. Hey, Aerodactyl is cool, especially in Cobblemon. Maybe not the actual game, but in Cobblemon, Aerodactyl is definitely cool. Imagine a Dryosaur that mutated to still be, like, fodder, but, like, they have brains now, so they can, like, create things. Like, imagine a super intelligent Dryosaur. You'd still get eaten in one bite, but, like, that would be sick, right? This bird is, like, not even lying. Like 5 inches tall. I need to pull up this. I need to make my music window smaller so I can see chat. Uh, 0.1 meters. Who could have guessed? Fun fact about that, you the player are the mutation for the raptor, hence why it acts the way it acts, and how it knows to use items or kill things to get the genome or to heal. Ah! So there's not gonna be like a, I don't know. You give it like knife feathers, it could have a fluffy tail and a head crest with steel blades and it could be flying steel. Dude, okay, you know what that reminds me of actually? One of my collaborators came up with the idea of like basically Cartana, but it's a ladybug. So it would like open up like, you know how ladybugs have like the elytra that like their wings go underneath? They were thinking it would be like a switchblade where it was like the ladybug opens up its like red spotted part and the wings are just like foldable blades that like pop out and then they slice with them. I don't think it ever got past the concepting stage, but it was a really cool idea. This thing can be 5 pounds because it is round and rotund. You never give my ideas the light of day. I will say, there is a plan for a flying steel type. And it is kind of similar to what you suggested just now. Metamorphosis, so bug steel. Yeah. On this most drab of drab days, could you please, oh please, add exactly what I want? Listen, Okay, when I say this, I don't mean this as a jab to you, right? I want to make this very clear. I don't mean this in reference to specifically you. But when it comes to the region that I'm working on, I don't generally take fan suggestions, right? Like from anybody, not just you, Koichi. At least when it comes to like full-on Pokemon designs, because I am very particular about like what I want to add and stuff. When it comes to like little details on Pokemon, like if I'm like designing something and chat's like, oh, you should add this because it would fit in with the theme, that's when I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea, I'm gonna do that, right? Well, I see you're saying my ideas are horrible as a personal attack, and damn, okay, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. But as a general rule, I usually only do like I usually only ask for suggestions from chat when it is like small details for something that's already planned, but I might be like struggling on. For example, when we were designing Muddob yesterday, I'm sure somebody suggested something, but I can't remember what it was. But I know it happened. You can go check the VOD on my YouTube channel. Shameless plug. Let's go. I will always get away with it. You can't stop me. 2.3 kilograms. Okay. I finally got done with these two things, and we're half an hour in. Let's go. Does this still apply of when you already kind of have the model done? Like the model isn't great, but like you can fix it. Well, I will say this. No promises. No promises. Nothing set in stone. But I do know that the steel flying planned for this region, the working concept was made several years ago when I was like not even an adult legally, so it might not be the greatest thing. It might not have aged very well, so there's a chance that I might redesign it, and I'll let you put the other puzzle pieces together. Granted, the concept itself isn't changing, but I'll let you put 2 and 2 together there. Because I don't want to confirm or deny anything. So what you're saying is that if you don't like it, my design has prescience? Pre-science? Is that like another word for hypothesis? Pre-science. I need to pull up whoop, Hatchick's abilities.
Great.
What the heck? Hi, Yuna. What the heck?
Raiders.
Thank you for the raid, Yuna. I super appreciate it. How'd your stream go? I did pop in for a little bit while I was prepping, but as in like you put your idea forward first so it gets used first? I mean, sure. Maybe. We don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna shout out Yuna. How do I do that? Chat, how do I slash shout out? Yes. Whoop. But yeah, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Hi, Weaver. Whoop. One sec, gotta switch to my phone. I don't know if there's anybody new in chat from that raid. But if there is, hi, I'm Neon. I design and I make Fakemon, and I put them in Minecraft via the Cobblemon mod, if you know what that is. And right now, I'm working on kind of like the wiki, where people will be able to go and just like look up info on any of the mons that I make, right? In terms of like level up movesets and like where you can find them. So that's what we're doing today, and I hope you guys stick around, because while today is a chill stream, we're going to be doing animating next week, and I want to talk about future stream plans. How dare I take so long to arrive, but I am here now. Hi, Crimson. How are you? You're good, how am I? I'm doing great. I'm in a good mood because I'm streaming and I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are super cool. Welcome back, Yuna. Keen Eye, and then Nuh-uh, you're cool. Nuh-uh, you guys are cooler. My chat is the coolest chat out of any chat. At least in my opinion. Y'all are awesome. Healer. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, yaha, yaha. But you know what I've been thinking recently? I may be Crimson's only follower. Not for long. We wouldn't be here if you weren't here. Well, guess what? I wouldn't be in the spot that I'm in right now if you guys weren't here, because there is no streamer without an audience. So I have you guys to thank. So you guys are cool. Let me pull up Twitch real quick. Boop. Now Crimson has 2 followers. You're very cool and microwavable. You know, I still don't understand what makes me microwavable. But I'm not gonna question it anymore. I'm done questioning it. I guess I'm just microwave it. Automod's so mean. What did Automod do? We got the gang here, I know, for real. Now we can all do the thing. where we all shuffle down the Chicago streets and click our fingers in rhythm. Why did it auto-mod that? That would be so cool. Except, can we do it in any city except Chicago? I don't like Chicago. I need to pull up Cerebi. Chat, you know what I've been thinking of doing? I've been thinking of doing like some sort of thing where I stream like a Pokemon game, but not just any. I'm thinking like a difficulty hack of a Pokemon game. Hydrate time. Because I've been wanting to like actually play Pokemon on stream for like a week or so. Because I realize when I'm off stream, I don't really like play games. Like I play, right now I play Pokemon Rumble World. Have you heard of this mod called Cobblemon? It's really cool. I haven't actually. What is that? You should do Emerald Kaizo. Yeah, that's the thing. I wanna play a bunch of like hard Pokemon games. Not necessarily a Nuzlocke, because if I do that, we're never beating any of them. You should do Ultra Moon so I can see my wifey. Like, imagine like if I just downloaded like Prismatic Moon by Drayano, and I just like did a regular old playthrough where I kind of just like catch whatever I want, and then we play through and we watch as I struggle to play like a difficulty hack with no restrictions. Like, just me, like, losing, like, the Araquanid totem battle, like, 50 times. Can you imagine? I think that'd be so funny. We could definitely do something like that. Or we could play, like, Pokemon Reborn, or, like, or Pokemon Rejuvenation. And I could like shiny hunt stuff because the shiny odds in those games are really high. We could do Radical Red. Radical Red would be fun. I've never beaten Radical Red. Like, I've played it. I've played through a little bit of it, but I've never beaten it. Do Pokemon Fusion. I played, I think, like maybe 10 minutes of Fusion, so maybe. I don't know. Didn't Pokemon Fusion do like a huge update recently? Is that still like, is that still like in the fad? Is that still like a cool thing to do? Or did people get over Pokemon Fusion? Hi, Sleepy Pixka. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? I wish I could play Pokemon Fusion. It's on PC, isn't it? Ability Dex. I need big pecs, but I don't trust emulator downloads. I have too much faith in emulator downloads. I mean, I don't use emulators. I get all my games legitimately. I don't know why you would ever pirate games. That's illegal. You shouldn't do that. I have a pathological fear of them. I honestly don't blame you, because some of those sites are, like, sketchy as heck. You know what I mean? It's illegal to do crime. Yeah, so just don't do crime. Whoop. Okay, genuinely, I never thought about this, but, I feel like big pecs on a bulky Pokemon could be actually pretty good. I'm chilling currently, shiny hunting an Esper on a Cobblemon RP server. Ooh! I wish you a lot of luck with that. Because I'm also actually in the process of shiny hunting. Not in Cobblemon, I'm shiny hunting Latias in ZA because I've been hunting that for a few days, like, for not like a long time, like maybe like half an hour a day. Big pecs? Koishi, don't even start with me. Don't even get me started. Oops. There are Cobblemon RP servers? I know there's... The only Cobblemon server that I know of right now, that's in right now, is the one that, like, Beasties play on. Like, Berrybug and Kairyu and Alpha Rad is there too. You got a shiny Latios from the recent Go event? Ooh. I don't play Go myself, but I know people that are, like, literally addicted to Pokemon Go. And I know, like, Kalos Week was this weekend? Or, like, last weekend, right? How did that go? I'm curious. Not for the mods I like. I'm still shiny hunting Lugia. How about this? We can make it a follower goal. If we hit, let's say, like 75 followers on Twitch, we can do Pokemon Infinite Fusion playthrough. How about that? Does that sound good? You're still shiny hunting Lugia. I think he's shiny luck at this point. Hey, Crimson. Just because you used your luck on Ho-Oh doesn't mean you're out. It just means it's got to recharge, okay? I'm a shiny and hunting you. Oh, go. It was cold outside, but you got most of your goals? Well, that's good. I wish it was cold in the room that I'm in right now. I am, like, overheating. It's been 4 months. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, when I shiny hunted Trico in Pokemon Orez, it took me 2 years. But I finally got it. I'm shiny hunting Neon right now. What would I even look like shiny? Be honest. Serious answers only. Open the window to get the room cold. I think There wouldn't be a room anymore if I opened the window, because everything would just get sucked out into space. Ugly radiation green. Okay, say what you will about green shinies. Like, people say shiny Espeon is ugly. I actually super like shiny Espeon. I think it looks cool. It'd be cold though in space. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Maybe I should now that I think about it. Shiny Espeon is straight up bogus minted. Yeah. Bogus minted? Chat, I'm in my Hololive arc. Bogos minted? Looks at the Pokemon you made based on me. Oh yeah! I would be the shiny color of the platypus Pokemon that Crimson made. Is Bogos Binted still? I think in the right context, Bogos Binted can be hilarious because it's so stupid. I think Bogos Binted can be awesome. I think anything can be awesome in the right context. As long as it's not like universally acknowledged as cringe, I think anything can be funny. You got a random shiny Bulbasaur from your Go Pass? Hey, that's not bad though. You get like, I don't even know. Platypus. Yeah. 6-7, yeah, like 6-7, I'm like, most of the time 6-7 sucks, but like, if you do it correctly, 6-7 can be awesome. And I stand by that. Like, you can't just like throw around 6-7 willy-nilly. It has to make sense in the situation you're using it in. Or else it's just like you shoehorned it in and it's just kind of willy. 69 is better than 67 though? I don't know. I think 69 is more of just like you see it and you start like Soy Jack pointing and screaming. Okay, Unk. Who are you calling an Unk? Who are you? It better not be me. I am young and I am young and spry. 6-9 is clear. 6-7 is an Unk opinion. I don't think it is. I think both have valid points. I think in a lot of cases it does clear. Thank you for the follow, Sleepy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You know what? We could actually do the follower goal right now. That reminded me. Sorry, I'm like everywhere right now. Let me pull up 621 best though. What is 621? I don't think I know that one. Start a goal. Manage goals. Goal amount. Based on your size, we recommend a goal of 80 followers. Okay, it doesn't let me change it. Oh, it's 6-7 plus 69. Got it. 621? Oh, never mind. Okay, Yuna, thanks. I know what it means now. I remember. Chat, I remember. Okay, so it only lets me do 80 followers. Or no, it only lets me do 70 or 80 followers. So I guess we can make it at 80 when we hit the 80 follower sub goal, we can let's see here. Customize progress bar? Make it 900, then it'll never happen. Although I like your energy, but I feel like we shouldn't get ahead of ourselves, you know? 10k. Maybe in like a decade from now we can make it 10k. Booty 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 boo. Can I actually... Do I still have this? Oh, it's not right. Hold on. Not gonna lie, I wanted to try making a Cobblemon add-on, but every time I try block bench, I somehow mess up the block placement or something. Plus, the scripting process is really confusing for my ADHD. Well, Sleepy Pixa, lucky for you, I'm in the process of making a multi-part tutorial series for how to make your own custom Cobblemon. And I'm about halfway done with it. I have to do like a little more recording, and then all I gotta do is just like voice it over. So that's going to be coming out on my YouTube in like the next like 2 or 3 weeks. So if you want a step-by-step thing, look forward to that, you know? Sorry, I had to plug it because it was relevant. Peak. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's peak. Let me do this. I wish I could... Goal alerts. Hold on, let me change the goal alerts. Goals. Where's goals? Subscriptions, gifted subs, combos, raids, charity, hype trains, channel points. Goals. Goals started. Okay, I need to, Are you covering custom moves, custom abilities, ride stats, and ride styles? So, I could do custom moves, but I would have to learn more about them, and it would probably be a separate thing. Custom abilities, I haven't really dipped my toes in yet. And then ride sets and ride styles, I don't even think there's documentation on that. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to do ride stuff, but I could not figure it out on my own. So maybe in the future, but I don't think for this first thing, but it could totally be. I could totally see myself doing something like that. Volume. Okay. Chat, what should the goal started image be? I want to make it something dumb. It probably is, since we got add-on support for writing stuff already. Yeah, I know there is add-on support for writing stuff. And if you download the add-on, the grass Cypratops, you can write on Cypratops, but it's super scuffed because I couldn't figure it out. Are the Pokemon in the Cobblemon added using the same system that the add-on uses? Like, it's the same file structure for syntax? Yes. And I tried to cross-reference, and it didn't work. And I also think I'm missing some stuff as well. Like, I do not think everything is there that needs to be. I call it the Vampiro. Rhymes with the Grug. Okay, bro. Goal started. Do I have any funny pictures that I could use for goal started? Wait, no, this is... Wait, I could just use this. Can I use a GIF? Rhymes with Grug, fire emoji. Upload file. Make the dynamite fly rideable, but as a floor mount and really slow, for real. What should the sound be for the thing starting? I have a list of sound effects, I think. Stuff for vids? SFX? Okay. Not that. I can do here. Where's my sound effects folder? Boop. A really loud explosion. Do I even have a really loud explosion? Yeah, I have 2 explosions actually. What's this one sound like? I got one if you want it. I know you've got explosion sound effects. Hold on. Can I, like, preview it? Okay, that explosion sound sucks. What? I should use the other one. Yeah, sure, why not? We can save those changes, absolutely. And then goal reached. It can be the same GIF, but in higher resolution. Oh, not that. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, it can just be the same GIF, but in higher res. You're still seething over that shiny Dynafly. Oh yeah, that did happen. I'm seething about that too, because shiny Dynafly is like one of the best shinies in the add-on. Like, it clears all of them easily. Let's see here. I need the sounds. I've got I could do the sound from Majora's Mask for meeting the goal. Or I could do fart with extra reverb. I have that too. Let's see here. God, I have so many stupid... Currently eating yogurt. If you, before you go to sleep in your stream, you had a thing where you decided it's bad. What? Oh, we can do metal pipe falling, obviously. Why didn't I think of that? Metal pipe falling sound effect. We can make it really loud, too. Okay, that works. Can you guys hear that? Yeah, you can. I didn't know you guys could hear that. That's funny. Save. Okay, now all I gotta do is find the Twitch alerts and replace the URL with the new one. Boop. Okay. I never eating yogurt before, but I have applied onto my body for adult reasons. Hey! Type 1 in chat if that's TMI, type 2 in chat if that's based. Two. 3. Type 3 if type 3 if you think I'm going to win the Pokemon card league that I'm going to tomorrow. Dang. Okay, fair. And type 4 if type 4 if you're drinking water right now. Let's see here. Now I should be able to copy this over to here. Right. Or wait, I should just be able to do this. Hold on. If I do that, and then I do that. Did that work? I don't think it did. If I do that, hold on. I'm gonna quickly just do that. Hopefully it doesn't explode. Everybody type numbers. Oh, here we go. Boop. Boop. There we go. The goal started is explosion sound. We fixed it. Okay, now we can actually do what's on the tin of the stream. Okay? That being... Oh, hydrate time. Exactly. Drinking water. Alright. Do you know how we type numbers in Romanian? Like... Is it like Roman numerals? They both got Roman in the name. I feel like that wouldn't be unreasonable, you know? I feel like if I were to like place a bet, I would bet on Roman numerals. Why is Hatchick medium slow? I feel like that shouldn't be the case at all. Sarah B, can you verify? Where's Pidgey? Where's my experience points? Hello? Experience growth points. Wow. Awesome. Love that. Excuse me. Oh, it is medium soul. What do you know? I think that's borderline racist. What? How? Did I say something wrong? What did I do? How is that? What did I say? Can I fix it? Is it about the Roman thing? I guess Rome and Romania are two different places, so yeah. Maybe not. I guess we're doing medium slow here. Boop! Base happiness can be 50, I think. Jarvis, what experience group is Gekwa? If I had to guess, it would be medium slow, because that's what all starters are. EVs. What EV does this guy give you? 1 defense. Ooh. I really hope it stays hot. What egg group is it though? That's a good question. Probably water 1. And maybe some other thing. Like, is there an egg group for like reptile? Maybe monster? How many egg cycles does Pidgey have? 0 steps. Cycles. Thank you. That doesn't tell me cycles. I gotta go all the way back to, okay, I guess it just isn't telling me. I'm gonna make this guy have 15 egg cycles. I think 20 is a bit much. Hold on, what egg groups are there? That is a good question. Egg groups. How do I see that? Boop. Let's see, we got bug, ditto, dragon, fairy, field, flying, grass, human-like, amorphous, mineral, monster. Yeah, it would definitely be in water 1. I love watching a shiny Glameow accidentally despawn on me. Uh-oh. Well, at least it's Glameow and not like some other cooler thing that could spawn there. Although I will say Perugly's pretty neat. Raise your hand if you have no freaking clue how egg cycles or egg groups or breeding stuff works. My hand stayed down. I did plenty of Pokemon breeding for competitive stuff back in Gen 7, so I am very familiar with just like struggling to get a Pokemon with the right nature. Except, I only used Ditto. Because I wanted shinies, so I had a Ditto from a different country. For my shinies. But chat, anybody else have no idea how egg cycles and stuff work? I'll be honest, I don't know what egg cycles are. I know what egg steps are, that's how many tiles you need to walk, but I guess they changed it when they got rid of, like, tile-based, like, overworld. Excuse me. Evolutionary chain. Alright, I think Hatchick evolves at level 14? Yes, okay, so we gotta find a Pokemon that evolves at level 14, which I believe to be, Starly. A. Whoop. Actually, I'm thinking about it now. I'm so hyped about Infinite Fusion on stream. I think that'd be so fun. Like, we could do it, like, we could do, instead of, like, an art stream, or instead of, like, I don't know, maybe we could move documenting to Wednesday, and then do, like, Infinite Fusion on Friday, or we could do, like, Infinite Fusion 2 days a week, and we could move, Blockbench to Wednesday. There's a lot of ways we could go about it. And depending on what you guys want to see more, I want to schedule it so that you guys can watch it more accessibly, you know? Neon, do I like girls? They're cool. I have nothing against them. Why do you ask? I'm scared. Got a chance to pause. Hold on. I really should look into the what is it? Ah! I don't remember the Infinite Fusion because I still need to update, or I can't talk, chat. I'm all like, I don't even know. I need to look at the update for Infinite Fusion because I'm not familiar with it, and maybe I actually don't because avoiding spoilers and whatnot. Whoop. Alright, what level does Incubird turn into Nestreed? I'm rooting for you. Pause, chat, pause. They're trying to riz me in chat. My chat's trying to riz me up right now. Arisment. Where is my data for Incubird? Is it working? I plead the 5th. Why riz Neon when you can just pick him up? No. Am I feeling rizzed? I don't know. I don't know. I run a tight ship over here. I don't know. Boop. What level does the other one evolve? 35. Interesting, interesting. Is that Talonflame? Does Talonflame evolve at 35? It does. I don't know how I remember this stuff. Maybe I would be more rizzed if chat tested their stupid pickup lines on me and see how they work. And I can rate them. Boop. There we go. And then I can do like... Whoop. Whoop. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Medium, slow, blah, blah, blah. I already did all that. Already did all that. Right. I believe these guys spawn in Birch Forest Common. Yes, Birch Forest Common. Minecraft Birch Forest. Boop, boop. Common. Ah! Please. Are you Miss Oracle, Goddess of Divination? Because I saw you in my dreams. Well... I mean... So... The main issue with that one is that I'm a guy. That's what I think about that one. So maybe like I'll give it like a 5 out of 10 because it's not bad, but it's not really applicable to me, you know? I could try this only for fun, but if you don't, your girlfriend will kill you. Fair, that's fair, honestly. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not trying to force anybody. Lang file. I'm thinking back to the Koizu's message. They're like, "Do you like girls?" And in my head, I'm just like, "I don't even care what you are." Just like, just like on my knees, like on the floor. How about you let us feast on you? Ah! See, when people take that approach with me, I get scared. And that's, I think that might just be a me thing. And maybe I'm afraid of, like, emotional intimacy. But I see that. And I start being afraid. Neon don't care, they just want someone to cuddle with real. Are you the actor, God of Illusion? Because I cannot tell if you are real or my imagination. Dude, schizo posting. I love schizo posting. Where is Hatchick's Dex entry? Here it is. I've been like scrolling through the Lang files trying to find it for the past like 3 minutes. Having a seductive voice is very effective. I should know. Chat, is my voice seductive? Or am I like the guy that like is up to your like knee and just looks at you and it's like, you got games on your phone? My voice is hot? Do you think so, or are you lying? Very seductive. I can't do a seductive voice. It'll get clipped and then I'll be made fun of on the internet. I don't lie when it comes to gooning. I need, you know what I need? I need a toggle for my ah! You didn't see that. I need a toggle for my model with just like a t-shirt that's got like never goon and then like a picture of a fish. I think that would be a cool a cool toggle. I'm just thinking about that and it's making me laugh. I want that now. I want that in real life. It'd be funny as that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Any shirt, any T-shirt that with a picture of a fish makes it like automatically makes it funny. I'm surprised no one's tried to furryify Neon yet because I'm not a furry. I mean, I guess that's never stopped anybody, but like, I'm not like front page of Twitter famous, so of course no one's gonna try that. Don't have the skill to draw faces good. I can draw faces almost decently. I mean, I drew this face that you see right now. Someone asked for furification, I'll see what I can do. Uh-oh. Crimson, you've alerted the Koishi. You've alerted the Koishi. God, all my tabs everywhere are just so everywhere, and I can't find any of them. You've had a lot of furry practice recently? I mean, you did mention Gardevoir earlier. I love this song. I never played Diamond Pearl postgame, but this song rules. This song goes incredibly hard. Huh, I did give this thing Fury Attack. Maybe I am a fat freaking chud. Guard, I also did Lilligant, which isn't furry, but still. You also did Braixen twice a bit ago, and you did a bunch of Meowscarada doodles. Dude, is it weird that I kind of want to see these? I like observing art from an artistic standpoint. Dude, I literally, okay, the way I evaluate things from like an artistic standpoint exclusively is criminal. Like one time, when I was taking psychology, right? And we were watching this like really sad like video where it's like this guy's like wife died, so he like went out into the yard and like rigged something up so that he would lay down next to her coffin in the ground, and then he'd like pull a wire and like he would get buried with her. And one of the shots is a POV of the camera facing up from the hole with the dirt piling in. And at the end of it, everybody in the room was like trying not to cry. And I'm just like, you know what? When they did that shot, all I could think was they had to dig up that camera. Like unaffected by the actual content of the video. I'm just like, wow. They really had to dig up 6 feet of dirt just to pick up a camera. And I feel like maybe I'm emotionally stunted now that I think about it, but is that really such a bad thing? It means I don't get sad from the haters. Cause I can look at them and be like, whoa, I have haters? I must be doing something right. That camera was valuable. Oh yeah, someone else died there. Yeah, and it was like a short film too, so it like wasn't actually them dying, and it's like whatever. But I can see somebody's reaction to me saying that, being like, "Have you no soul? Do you have no emotion?" And I'm like, the camera. It also didn't help that I took like filming class and like photography. Cause I love filming, like I'm not good at it, but it's a really fun thing to just like do, you know? Neon, check Discord. Oh, I've been sent the goods. I'm not showing chat, because it'll get me banned. Okay, but like, genuinely good anatomy? What? The breaks in is sick. And then is this you know, I'm not gonna ask who this is. But it is very nice art, I will say. Banned? Now I want to see. Yeah, I can't show that on stream. Do I have a Discord server? No, I don't. Unfortunately. I keep saying I don't know. Who is? Don't worry about it. No, everybody wants to see. Just like if Yuna's Discord server has like a NSFW chat. I don't know, does it? I don't want to say post things in Yuna's server because it's not my server, but you know. I do not have a Discord server, but I do have I don't know. I do have a Discord, and people can send me things on Discord. Your server has that. Koishi, you have a place where people can evaluate your work now. Isn't that crazy? Covet. Why did I give this thing? Why do I give everything Covet? Am I stupid? Am I a fat freaking chud? Showing too many people is scary because they get mean really quick. Hey, as somebody who's tried to do like anatomy before and sucks at it, and is scared of doing anatomy now, like, you do it like really well. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, that's really dang good. Neon, should I set up a server for you? No, that's okay. When the time comes, I will set up my own server. I just don't know when that time is, you know? It's as simple as that. I think I will know when the time is right, but for now, for the foreseeable future, I don't think I'm going to have a Discord server for me. And I think that's partly because I have trauma from like making a server and then the server dies and then no one's on it anymore. And I don't want that to happen, so. I think it's follow me. That's insane. Chat, I'm trauma dumping. L, can we say L in chat? Put L in chat. If L trauma dump. Honestly valid. Make a TeamSpeak server and said true. Also, hi AZ, how are you? I should make a TeamSpeak server. Dude, I've been ever since Skype got shut down, I've been advocating for TeamSpeak. I've been like Skype shut down. That means TeamSpeak's gonna become popular again. And then Discord did that thing where they're like, we're gonna do this, and I'm like, yo, TeamSpeak gang. But then Discord said, never mind, because they wimped out. Which I get, and like, I would have done the same thing. But I still think it was really funny. Discord has been fumbling. Yeah, I can't lie. Like, the only reason I pay for Discord Nitro is so that I can send larger files through Discord. Because I used to be an editor for somebody's YouTube, and I would like send clips via Discord because I didn't want to go through all the trouble of like finding other hosting services. So it was just easier that way. And I probably shouldn't use... Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have Nitro anymore. Like, because I don't need it, but... Oh well. I need Discord, it got all of my personal information, yeah. Their company isn't like... What's the word I'm thinking of? Their company is less sketchy than other companies of similar popularity and in that same kind of sphere. I have like 4 diary servers with my whole life on them. Dude. I wish I could remember like that much about my life, dude. Like I have a few, I don't know. I wouldn't say I have memory loss, but I don't remember like a lot of me growing up. Like I remember like a couple instances from when I was in like 4th grade. I remember all the names of my teachers, or at least most of them. I got a private server with so stupidly many things on it. See, I have, whenever I need to put, like, hold things somewhere, I have my alt Discord account that I just send things to when I need to store them somewhere. I'm just like, oh, this thing I need to remember, send it to the alt. Like, I'm not actually logged into my alt on any of my devices. I just like have a burner account where I can just throw stuff. Woo! But I do know other people that have private servers and stuff. I just thought a server is more useful. Yeah, I have a server for my Twitch emotes, and that's it. So I can use my Twitch emotes on Discord. Which, come to think of it, I need Nitro to do that, so maybe I keep Nitro. And not because I'm too lazy to cancel it. You do the same. Yeah. It's a good strat. Speaking of my Twitch emotes, I need more Twitch emotes. I need to draw more. Boop. Boop. Because I have 4 emotes, and it's like they're all follower emotes. Like I don't even have enough emotes to fill out the follower emotes, so it's just like. And I'm out of practice when it comes to like actually drawing them. So it's kind of just, yeah, I have that one. I really like the heart one. My favorite of the emotes though is the sad one. I really like it. I think it embodies my mood a lot of the time. I can't draw chibi art, so I'll never have very many Twitch emotes. Drawing sucks, I hate it. Yeah, me too. I hate drawing. Yeah, that emoji right there is like exactly how I feel when I'm like upset or drained or tired. Like if I could embody an emotion, it would be that one. Anyway, is Last Resort a physical or special? It's just a general mood. Yeah. It's not really like excuse me. It's not really a like it's not really sad as much as it is just the mood that it carries. Whoop. Hello? This is my mood sometimes. Yeah. That was my mood earlier today. And then I started stream and I'm just like, happy, happy, happy. Because I like stream. I like stream. I like stream. Boop. 40. I should be copying these from other things. Who learns tackle? Is it you? Yes. Sometimes you do a drawing and it's just right. It's just correct. Yeah, that's how I feel every time I make a good drawing. I'm like, oh, okay, I just fluked this one. Like, every time I make a good drawing, I'm just like, I fluked this, and I'm never going to be able to replicate it. I'd say this is a mood. What am I even looking at there? Is squeesh? Is that squeesh? Hold on. It is squeesh. I don't know. I don't know if squeesh is a mood for me. I only feel that way when I draw death. What, that it's a fluke and you'll never be able to recreate it because it's that good? Play nice, roost, Whirlwind, refresh. Boop, boop. Last resort, hurricane, that works. Again. So my mood being able to not be consistent with my goals, like I'm trying to be consistent with content creation in some way, like streaming your videos, and I keep gaining and losing motivation constantly. That's something that I struggle a lot with starting out. And it's something that I've kind of gained a skill for over the past several months, where it's like, you have to pace yourself so that you don't burn out, right? Because if you just do the same thing over and over and over, you're going to burn yourself out, regardless of how often you do it, right? Like, for example, when I started, I did streaming 2 days a week, and I only did block bench, right? And if I was feeling it, I would do like a 3rd day a week, right? And after like weeks and weeks of doing that, I was like, this is starting to get a little old. I feel like I'm losing motivation to do this. So I went in and I said, okay, we're updating stream schedule. And now I do drawing streams and I do like Misc streams as well. And doing that kind of just keeps the content fresh and like keeps me from burning out too much. The only thing motivating me to keep drawing and such is a pure ego boost. That's fair. If people didn't compliment me, I'd probably just sit in bed all day. Burnout is way easier to avoid when you're sharing your body. What does that mean? But yeah. Now that I'm not doing block bench every stream, I feel like I'm burning out a lot less. Still, that doesn't save me from the animation streams, because even though I like the animation streams, I am like dead at the end of them, and you could probably tell if you like watch any of them. Like, actually true. See, I don't know what that means. Maybe it's because I'm L single, but you know. Not that I particularly take issue with that, because I don't think I have the emotional capacity to deal with that right now. But, you know. Yeah, SDD, some multiple people in one body. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. I do know about that. I've heard people talk about stuff like that and like DID as well. And it's so fascinating to just read about, because it's like so different from anything that like I've ever experienced or I've heard people experience. What were you thinking? Koishi's just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Play nice. Play nice has no accuracy check? That's crazy. Whoop. I thought they meant body doubling initially. What, like cloning themselves? Whirlwind. Probably the last one. Nope, Whirlwind. Oh, okay. Boop, okay. Let's see, as somebody who is one person, really weird when the words you say are clearly not yours, by the way. That's one of the annoying parts of having DID or OSDD or whatever. I think I knew one person IRL with DID. I don't think I ever saw like their other identities or what. I don't know what you call them. What do you call them? But I don't think I ever saw the other ones, but I was decent friends with them. Boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop, boop-a-doop. They have many names. Well, first of all, how many people in chat? Oh yeah, altars. I've heard altars before. I forgot that was a word. At least you're referring to the collective group. I don't know. It's just such a like a non-touched on thing, I feel like. No? Because we're talking about a specific altar and they can have whatever name they pick. True. Like saying personalities or altars or just the others. I guess those work too. So I will also refer to them as those three things. The annoying thing about it, it's so damn wide range. Because yeah, I guess it would be like a case-by-case thing, wouldn't it? Because like it very much seems like a very it feels like that kind of thing where it's different with every person. Literally not a single person with it has the same. Yeah. Took the words right out of my mouth. You don't have names, so speaking about it to people is weird. Oh. I have some common side effects, but not a single one is one-to-one. Gotcha. Body doubling is a sort of trick neurodivergent people tend to use, where being around someone else, like in a Discord call, helps with focus because it keeps you accountable. Ooh. See, I don't do that, I don't think. The way I stay accountable is I make like my stream schedules, because if I hold to the stream schedules, it's like that's what I have to like, that's what I hold, that's the standard I hold myself to. At least that's what you've seen. Me in streams. I don't think that's a neurodivergent thing, just a universal human experience. I don't know. Because, I mean, I won't deny that I like being in Discord calls with people to just, like, chat about stuff, right? But I am a very introverted person, contrary to what you might think. I don't know. I feel like I don't give introvert very much, but I do, because I really do like talking to people, but it drains my energy if I do it for too long. Another thing you believe, but not sure if it's 100% true, is the voice in the back of your head. I believe it's a very limited version of it. I don't know about that. I'm unsure, it just seems more common amongst us. Fair enough. Doing something or talking to someone on the side to focus. See, what I do is I just listen to music. Like, if I need to just like lock in and like get something done that's like boring, I just put on like something similar to this playlist that's playing right now, and I just lock in. I mean, it's a voice that's not exactly your own. Well, yeah. But like, most people have an inner monologue. Some people don't, but so microwavable. So I'm not giving so where on the introvert to extrovert scale is microwavable? Can you point me to like that point? Oh, that monologue is under your control. I guess so. It is not possible. Dang. So it's like we're doing imaginary numbers and it's like up or down from the line. The thing with the voice in the back of your head is saying things you yourself wouldn't normally say. Yeah, like intrusive thoughts and stuff. And then it's like, huh, what if I stuck my hand in the toaster? And then it's like, oh, I see what you did there. Only imaginary colors like purple. True. Purple is an imaginary color, by the way. It's not real. So the hair you're seeing, it's actually, like on my head. It's not real. Only the bits and pieces floating around in it are, which my model's not like animated like that, so you can't tell, but they are, trust me. That's why I believe it's a mild case, not like a full. I guess so. I can see it. I get it. Microwavable, the space you occupy itself occupies a space above the plane of your own. What? What? I don't get it. What does that mean? The space I occupy... Are we going like multi-dimensional now? Microwavable, multi-dimensional microwave? There's ways people can develop one because there are many different possible triggers. Yeah. From trauma to anxiety. Hey, I have anxiety. I take hella meds for it and went to therapy for several months. So I'm like better for the moment, but like... It's so dang wide range that we literally don't know the extent of it. Yeah, I'd imagine it falls into that category of just like consciousness, and that part of the like scientists studying the brain where just like we don't know what it does. So I think I'd imagine that until we figure out exactly how the brain works, that we're just gonna continue to have no idea, you know? Existence is weird. Tell me about it. Chet, what's a weird thing that happened to you? Like maybe not like a small weird thing that happened to you, you know? Not like I encountered Satan in a Home Depot at 3 in the morning, but like a small weird thing. You know? Doesn't help for that for a long time. We as a species used to basically beat, abandon, and lobotomize those we thought were different. Fair, that's fair, honestly. We should have been doing CT scans on those people. I used to think that if someone changed suddenly, it was because that person was replaced with a changeling. Wait, that's actually cool though. Like, imagine if they were and the changeling was like, "Hello, I'm a changeling." Or maybe they were just drunk. I don't know, it's because the original person they replaced would be dead. A small weird thing, every time we want to speak, our voices are different to what we need them to be. Like, as in how they sound. Or like sound and feeling. Oh, okay, gotcha. So like you gotta like find the right like frequency. I guess frequency would be a decent term for it. I'm thinking of like when you're on the radio and you're like turning the dial, you know? That's what I imagined it. I don't know if that's accurate to what you experience. I've known a few people who have it. Hell, I'm like a bit sure I have it, just not the kind where you lose all control of your voice and body, but I definitely got the voices that are annoying. Excuse me. See, the voices in my head go, "Hey, you should be exercising more. You should eat healthier. You need to eat healthier. You need to eat healthier or you're never going to be cool. You're like my toxic trait is the voice in my head telling me that I need to be bettering myself or else I'm going to lose all credibility ever. Weird thing that happened to me is that once, when I was doing a hull inspection on this really nice 70-foot aluminum boat, I was being walked through the boat by the client and was doing the fun work, and it was cool, and then I finished. I saw the client never entered, and I was doing it all by myself, and that's about the time I thought I should go to a doctor, and then got diagnosed with schizophrenia, so here we are. Wait, really? That's insane. What? Also seems to be a weird misunderstanding that a lot of people assume if you have alters, they can have randomly take over your body, but that's not really the case, because it can happen, but it's not a guaranteed effect. Huh. I know one person in real life that has schizophrenia. I don't really talk to them anymore, because we kind of, like, grew apart over time, but, like, I was friends with them, like, as a kid. And they got diagnosed, like, last year. That was a good day, actually, because it was a really nice boat. Don't worry, the schizophrenia does not affect me. I am real. There's no need, you don't need to worry about that. Is it true that schizophrenia is the gateway to, like, omnipotence? And, like, being able to control and, like, bend reality to your will? Or did I make that up? Because in my head, that kind of makes sense. It infuriates me that we don't know this kind of stuff. Crimson, you should, like, go and be, like, a neuroscientist that like, studies this stuff. And then you should get Yuna to sponsor you once she becomes rich and famous. That stuff confused me. I mean, whatever is whatever, because you're still the same person, nothing changed. I don't know. I think this is the part of the stream where we delve into, like, extremely complex topic that I can't input on. But I'm happy to interject with my stupid remarks that are inaccurate and throw off the vibe. Some alternate personalities you've met are extremely different from the host. Air slash 75. And then 95, and then I think 15? Schizophrenia is probably good for this in dream awareness. I don't know. He's just one person who is normally a shy person and an alternate personality that was insanely forward. Some of us say love salty food and others hate it. Oh. I wasn't talking about your thing, Pookie. See, with me, I don't know. I like food. I like all kinds of food. But I feel like my preferences are pretty consistent. Hey, chat, list your top 1 food right now. Galarian bird feed, my beloved, right? It's the top 1 Pokemon song. Speaking of top 1. We should make a unique mental disorder to categorize whatever the hell Neon has going on. Hey, what's wrong with me? Just because I got cool hair, that makes me mentally ill? Just because I'm a femboy, that makes me whatever. Do drinks count as food for this list? We can do drinks separately. My top 1 food at the moment, it's gotta be buffalo chicken pizza. Now hear me out on this one. It's so unbelievably good. Too much microwaved. The microwave disorder. Chat, one of these days I'm gonna get a gif of me spinning around and it's gonna be called Neon Riff Microwave. And that's gonna be an emote, like a sub-emote, I don't know. Hurricane. Where is Hurricane? 110, 70, 10. Wow. 70. 10. Beep, beep, beep. The neon is ready. Top one food is chicken, by the way. Chicken is, like, based on everything. Did you ever see a penguin playing chess, by the way? I think I saw it, and I just didn't read it. Where was that? Yours microwavable as a penguin playing chess. Oh, what's black and white and red all over? A penguin playing chess in a microwave. True. That is the joke, right? Top one food is chicken. I can't really argue with, I don't know. I eat a lot of, like, meat. Like, I eat bacon, and I eat a lot of chicken. The funny, silly time we microwaved a squirrel. Hold on. Wait. We did what now? We did what now? Hello? Insane lore drop. Meat makes you go feral. Okay, one of my favorite foods, or like my favorite food of all time before I realized I was gluten intolerant, was just like burgers. Like all kinds of different burgers with just like stuff on them. Like exotic burger, hamburger. And I loved eating burgers because they were delicious and you could put anything on them. And it was like, I can't eat those anymore. And like, sure, I could get like lettuce wrapped, but that's not the same. I probably should start, like, look into lettuce wrapped burgers though, because they do sound good. I always said it's not a meal unless there's a dead animal on my plate. True. Burgers have got to be one of the best ways to eat food. That's what I'm saying. Why are we microwaving rodents? What's going on? Why are we microwaving rodents and shit? They're just better sandwiches. And then that's gross, but to each their own. Alright, chat. It's everybody's favorite part of the stream where we decide what TMs we're gonna teach this thing. I'm okay. Y'all can just ignore what just happened, by the way. Light that burns the sky. Of course, naturally. But you gotta give every Pokemon light that burns the sky. Is self-destruct a TM? Yes. We're obviously gonna give this thing acrobatics and aerial ace. Whoop. Acrobatics, aerial ace. God, I got lightheaded from coughing just then. Neon, can you put Lunala on the screen next to you because she is my comfort character? You know what? Sure, why not? Let's find a picture of Lunala. I need to make hello. Please cooperate with me. Windows. Do 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 do. Where's a nice picture of Lunala? Ooh. wait, that's sick. Hold on. We're using this art. Please don't be a website page. It's a website page. I love that. I love that so much. What the heck? Here it is. Screw you. I'm screen capping this. You can't take this from me. Can you also put a superior on stream? All right, we're having a Pokemon break. We're having a Pokemon break. We're putting Pokemon. I don't mind superior. I'm also going to screen cap this one because I don't care about .web page files because they're evil and should be eradicated. The snake. The snake. Boop. 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 Here's Lunala. These are from TCG Pocket, by the way. Super cool picture of Lunala. Cool picture of Superior right next to it. There we go. Alright. Chat. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go use the bathroom really quick because I gotta go, but then when I come back we can keep chatting and we can work on the TM list, you know? I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes, okay? Woo! I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Dude, it is so much hotter in this room than it is every other room. For no reason. I guess because my PC's on, and I had to turn off, I had to turn off my AC because it was really loud. I'm going to opt to not answer that question. And I hope you respect my decision. Let's see here. You want to draw her so bad. You do. You want to draw Lunala so bad. You want to draw Proto-Gen Lunala. Dude, I'm messing with these Pokemon card sleeves. I need to put them away, or I'm going to be fiddling with them for the entire stream. Let's see here. Excuse me. Oh yes, you should learn Bolt Beak. Naturally. Bounce? I feel like Bounce would make sense. Well, they have that, like, Proto-Gen head going on. They kind of do. Lunala and Solgaleo do have that weird kind of, like, cyber face. I was literally playing with 10 euros in my end for the last 2 streams. Good. Like, I have, like, my desk has so many, like, knickknacks and stuff on it. Like, I have chapstick here, I have a bottle of pills, I got a jar of cashews, I got a Pokemon deck box. I got a deck box that I got yesterday. I got my drawing pen, I got some dice. I got some card dividers, I got, like, a Pokemon card book with, like, a list of cards in it. I got another Pokemon card book with the rules. I got a stack of Cards Against Humanity cards. I just hit my mic, my bad. Like, I have so much stuff just, like, here. And I try my best not to, like, catch myself playing with any of them, because I know it makes noise in the mic, and it can be a little frustrating. You know? So I try very hard to not, like, mess with that. Oh, this guy absolutely can learn Brave Bird. Are you kidding me? Bam, bam, ba-dam, bam, 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 ba-dam, bam. Chat, I need your help. You just need chat, not mine. Just chat's help. I can ignore. I can just not. I just don't get to help. Breaking Swipe is learned by Pokemon with tails, but not birds. Whoa, 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 pause, 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 no, wait, hold on, no, pause. I don't know if my chat's the place to be asking stuff like that, hold on. I don't know if my chat's the right place to be asking that. Twitch, look away. Twitch, look away. I think your chat is the exact right. No, we say so here. I got money, a pen for my graphics tablet, a metal stick that I use as a remote light switch, some caramel bonbon, ooh, and your headphone case, and some rings. No, no, my stream is wholesome. My stream is wholesome, I swear. My stream is so wholesome, you don't understand. Oh well. I can never remember if Covet's a TM. I mean, it doesn't need to be, but, you know. Dig! Everything learns dig. Look, everything learns dig. Including bird Pokemon, right? 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 Bird Pokemon learn dig, right? Right? No, right? 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 The bird Pokemon? Right, Talonflame can learn dig. No. Bird Pokemon don't learn dig. They learn fly. Yeah, you're so right. Holy crap. How did I not think of that? Koishi, that's what I just said just now. Maybe to a different thing though, but Double Edge? Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Birds can learn Double Edge, right? Yeah, Doduo learns it. Worst example of a bird Pokemon. No hate to Doduo though, I love Doduo and Dodrio. Drill Peck? I don't know about Drill Peck. Dual Wing Beat is... I don't think it's a TM. It is a TM. As long as there's a sharp edge. Yeah, but there really isn't. This guy's meant to be like the safe Pokemon. Like it would learn like Egg Bomb. Except Egg Bomb doesn't exist anymore. RDS Facade. Like, this thing would learn False Swipe, even though it doesn't have, like, a claw. You know? I feel like it would be kind of reasonable for this thing to get False Swipe. Because, like, Decadewey gets False Swipe. And so does Bulbasaur. Seed Bomb, maybe? Maybe. I don't know. Plus something has to get False Swipe. Let's see here. Feint Attack, Fell Stinger, Fire Fang, Fire Lash, Fire Punch, First Impression, Red Flail. Flail is an option. I don't know if it's a TM. It's not. Whew, give it a gun. Alright. I'm sold. I'm in. Gotta have fly. Chat, gun Pokemon. Why have they not made them? They have. It's Calyrex, the third legendary to Zacian and Zamazenta. Alworld? True. That reminds me of that one Pokemon from Pokemon Uranium. What, like Frynai? What's his name? He's like a fish, but he's a kunai. Like a ninja, like the ninja weapon. The hit game that made Nintendo shake in their boots. Palworld looks like ass in Neon's models, though. No, Palworld's model, like, in terms of their quality, I think they're better. At the very least. I don't know most of the Pals, though, because I didn't play Palworld. Giga Impact, of course. Hyper Beam, of course. Can bird Pokemon learn Giga Impact? Let's see here. Pablo's models are better in terms of Pokemon. Excuse me. See, Noctowl gets it. And, Pelipper gets it. But Swellow doesn't. I don't know if Swellow's in the game, though, so I can't really count it out. Staraptor. And Honchcrow. See, I was never the type of person to, like, get the Hyper Beam and Giga Impact TM, so I'm, like, unaware of exactly how many Pokemon can learn those moves, because apparently a ton of them can. I took one look at Palworld and thought, yeah, I've already played Arc. Lucky me, I haven't played Arc either. So I guess I get to play both, you know? Or maybe not, I don't know. If I ever played Palworld, do you think I should title the stream like, "These guys ripped off my idea"? Kidding, kidding. Arc and Arc-like games are all fun though. Headbutt. Of course it learns Headbutt through TM. Just kidding. It's not a TM. I love TM's Pokemon. Pokemon TMs. Horn Attack? No. Horn Drill? No. Man, none of these make sense for, like, a bird. Oh, Iron Head. Yeah, I didn't think so. I bought Palworld because it reminded me of Arc. Oh! See, I've never played Arc. The last footage I saw of Arc was from, like, maybe, like, 10 years ago. Or, like, very, very long time ago. They are, but I'm so burnt out. That's fair, honestly. It was like me with Binding of Isaac. I had so many hours in Binding of Isaac, and then it got to the point where I just, like, couldn't beat any more of the characters, and I'm just like, I don't care enough to beat them. And then whenever I try to play a new roguelike, I'm just like, I've played these games before. I've already done this. I've played these games before. Ivy Cudgel is the coolest Pokemon move, though, and I will fight people who say otherwise. The animation and everything is just peak. Knockoff? Knockoff. I can't believe they gave these two knockoff via level up. That's insane. I don't know if, this guy should learn it, though. The coolest move for you is Moonblast. Moonblast was awesome when, like, your first Pokemon game was X and Y, and you didn't have a fairy type on your team, so you saw things using Moonblast, and it was like, holy crap, Moonblast, that's not a TM. Because Dazzling Gleam was, like, the lamer version of Moonblast, because it was a TM. So you could just teach it to anything, so Moonblast was, like, more exclusive and stuff. And it was like, holy crap, Moonblast. I'll give this thing knockoff. To be fair, the same can be said about Battle Royale games. There's just so many. Like, what happened to the best single-player masterpiece? If you're looking for a single-player masterpiece, play Outer Wilds. You're not allowed to look up info on it beforehand. You just have to play it. Outer Wilds is a masterpiece. Outer Wilds is the masterpiece. Heavy Slam on Aggron after doubling the weight. Yeah. Specifically Mega Aggron, because then you lose your rock weaknesses, and then you also have Filter, so you're like the infinite wall Pokemon. You know? Outer Wilds is horrible, I've never heard of it. You have to play Outer Wilds now. It's the rule, you have to. You have to play it. You have to play it, you have to. You don't have a choice, you have to play it. Koishi, you don't understand, you have to play Outer Wilds. There's there's no other way about this. You just have to. You have to play Outer Wilds. Like, I'm not giving you a choice here. You have to. You have to play it right now. You have to go on Steam and you have to download it and you have to play it right now. You don't want to see. That's where you're mistaken. You don't get a choice in this. You have to play it. Like, you don't get to pick. You just have to. You know, you have to play it. Like, you don't, you know. I would have, but you're gassing it up too much. See, there you go again. See, you're saying that as if you have a choice. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. You have to. You'll play it if you have pretty art. Graphically, I think it's pretty. I think it's very pretty. I think it's very pretty. I think it's a very pretty game. It's like my favorite game of all time. Those Pokemon combos, a level 1 Aeron with sturdy, holding a shell bell and knowing Endeavor. That's true, honestly. People ran that in comp, didn't they? Competitive. That's not what comp is short for. Comp is for something else, but they did run that in like maybe not VGC, but some competitive format, right? It's basically a guarantee kit. Yeah. The game looks nice. You're not allowed to look up info about it on the internet, by the way. Is it good for streaming? I will say it's absolutely terrible for backseating. Because it's the kind of game that if you beat it once, like, you can only play it once. So people who have played it will come in and be like, oh, do this. And then it's like, it ruins the experience. Who's gonna stop me from looking it up? Your own self-discipline, because it will be worth it if you don't. Because, again, game you can only play one time. Like, if it's that one time, you can't, it's like, you have to play it. It's one of those games like Undertale where you kind of just have to play it blind. Or like Hollow Knight. You kind of just have to play it blind. Or else, like, the experience won't be nearly as good. You know? No! Well, you know, next time you have the funds, you know where it's going. Excuse me. Gain bread. That's what I'm saying. Mock Punch. Hey, I have a question. Did I ever give Vampire Leech Life? Because if I didn't, I'm a stupid freaking chud, and I'm an idiot. Acquired Dosh. Moolah. Stacks. I don't know. What's other slang for currency? That sweet green. Wait, no, that might be something else. Never mind. We can ignore that I said that one, but you know. What? Hi. No. Oh, never mind. Okay. I thought you were saying something in relation to what we were just talking about, and I got confused. But no, I understand now. 5-0. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Oishi, you don't gotta do me like that, by the way. Mega kick. Mega punch. I feel like this thing could be natural gift. Natural gift's not real. What did I do? Never mind. Don't worry about it. Pedal Blizzard, Phantom Force, Pin Missile. I think Play Rough would be nice. Frog! Bullying. No, 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 don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. You're fine. Everything's fine. What move even am I looking at? I forgot already. Want to rate my drawing so far? Sure. Why not? And Crimson, you guys know how Nintendo will sue anyone? Yes, I know where you're going with this, by the way, so. I don't want to talk, I don't really want to discuss it, but it is really funny. Turns out they mean it when they'll sue anyone. Yeah, I'm like, I would have been surprised if they didn't sue, you know? Like, I would have been more surprised if they didn't sue, considering their Pal World history. I mean what you mean. Yes, exactly. Which I don't want to get into, but it is really funny. I was gonna say, like, they should have teamed up with Microsoft for this one, but Microsoft would never. I saw it and nearly bursted out laughing. Hey, I did burst out laughing when I saw it. I thought that was the funniest thing I saw all day. Are you kidding me? I don't think I'm gonna teach this bird play rough. I am gonna give it pluck though. As an egg move. Never. Well, actually. Suing the government is pretty common, actually. Okay, but like the US government. Not the Japanese government. The US government. You have to. You did this. Wait, did you just start this? This one you started today, right? Or like, not during stream, but like earlier, right? That's insane. Man, I wish I could be that good at art. These 5 hours ago, according to Discord. Man, I wish I could draw art that well. Excuse me. My viewers are talented. My chat is talented. They're more talented than I am. And it makes me a little jealous sometimes. My art is amazing. Not compared to that. Okay, you know, coming from someone who says they shouldn't compare their art to people, I'm being a hypocrite right now, but like... Super talented in me. Oh, thank you. You can draw horizontal... See, and that's good, because that's a start, you know? I think the next step up from that would be diagonal. I would recommend diagonal lines as like the next step after that. So make sure you get back to me when like on your progress doing that, because I think they can be a little tricky sometimes, because they have a lot more like variance compared to horizontal and vertical. But I think once you get that down, it'll open the floodgates to being able to draw like a lot more stuff, such as like squares and triangles. And I think that's where things get cool, because you do that in like anatomy and stuff when drawing anatomy, so that's cool. Not even, because most drawing programs in real life paper lets you rotate it, so a horizontal line can be any direction. I mean, fair. Boom, 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 boom. This song is overhyped, but it's still good. Let's see here. Size Shield Bash, of course. Return, I already got. Rollout makes no sense. Straight lines are always the worst to draw. I so agree with that. Especially if it's like a straight line but imprinted onto a three-dimensional surface. so you have to like bend it to like make sense with the perspective. That is like miserable for me. I can never get that right. I always suck at doing that. That was me trying to draw Ursel yesterday because I drew key art for Ursel, and I was trying to make the excuse me, I was trying to make the patterns on his face. Look at the shading I sent you. You think I know perspective shading hard carries? Yeah, that's also true. I think shading definitely hard carries. I do think that shading makes drawings look a lot better. Like, especially when you're trying to like flub the perspective because you don't know how to do perspective. I've had that experience several times where it's just like shading carry, shading W, L perspective. L perspective, L anatomy, W shading, W rendering. Still get a perfect score. You know? Okay, here's the thing. Anatomy becomes infinitely more difficult if you don't know it, but also you are like the one designing the creature that you are drawing the anatomy of. Like with that Mud Dauber Pokemon, I struggled so hard drawing the art for it because like I made the anatomy for that, so I should know how it's structured, and yet I can't get the anatomy right because I don't know perspective, and then just those two things combining turns it into a mess of me like drawing the same two lines like 50,000 times. People getting desperate for SSD? Yo! People took a PS5 SSD and installed it into a PC and it worked. Hey! If it works, it works, you know? Valid. Honestly valid. I think this guy can learn Sky Attack. There are so many resources for drawing human figures. There are not so many resources for drawing sea slugs. Yeah, I'm gonna have a field day drawing Sluglu. He's a sea slug, kind of. He's more just like a regular slug, but you know, he lives in water. Fresh water, not salt water, because if he lived in salt water, he would shrivel up and die, because he's a slug. I don't know. I feel like I see like the pose references for drawing like human figures, and I get intimidated. I feel intimidated, and I feel like I'm stealing. If I'm like using it as reference. We get trash and slug. No, buy no clean slimes. If you want, I can teach you. Really? Do you mean it? Wait, that's actually sick. I think what I struggle with the most is just like, because a lot of the time when I do drawings, I kind of just like draw some rough shapes and then make like the perspective lines afterward when I'm trying to like decide where the other body parts go. Like I don't start with like the perspective like sketch, you know? Which is not a good way to do it, and I know it's not a good way to do it because like nobody does it like that. But I never went in and like did like a definitively learned how to do those like first sketches, so I just like skipped that step for the most part. Which, given that that's the case, it's a miracle that any of my art pieces look even remotely decent. You know? Dude, I'd love to learn how to do that stuff though. I'd be down. Let's see here. Strength. Can this bird learn strength? I don't know. Can it? Also, 5 no. If you want a clean slime, you look at Ditto and Pocopia. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I really want Pocopia, but it's too expensive. I can't afford it. On another news, I recently folded and decided to try the Air Up bottle thing. Oh, I know what Air Up is. How was it? I actually considered getting Air Up a couple times myself. Is it, like, actually good? Or is it overrated? Is it fact or cap? Not sure yet. Fair enough. Oh, you just ordered it. Okay. All right. I will hold my interrogations until you receive it and try it for yourself. For clean slime, I go Dragon Quest. That's honestly a really safe bet. The Dragon Quest slimes are pretty nice. What about the Terraria slimes? If it's true, then should save me from the mountains of Pepsi I drink. See, I didn't grow up drinking soda. Like, I think the first time I ever drank soda, right? Or like a carbonated beverage. I think the first time that happened was when I was like 13 or something. And I drank it, and I just could not stand the fizz. So I just can't. I just don't like fizzy drinks at all. Like if I ever get like a Mountain Dew or something, I always like let it go flat before I drink it, because I like it better that way. Like I can't do it. It like hurts my mouth. Would have saved you so much problems. But yeah, I mostly drink water and mango juice, like mango pineapple, kinda. Fruit juice. The fizz is so good though, the tingle is so good. No, it hurts my mouth. The fizz hurts me. Soda, but the fizz hurts me. And, you know, I can't have corn syrup anymore, and like 90% of soda have corn syrup in them, so it's like the hurt makes it better. No, it doesn't. I like okay, the only food where the hurt makes it better is spicy food. If you add a bet for in a pterosaur, I'll give you the full 3-course exam. Most artists work with shapes in the sketch form in depth. I am one of the freaks do a block out and then draw silhouettes. So I'm probably not a good teacher, but like if you have questions, you can ask. Questions. Sorry, I wrote it wrong. You can freeze it and wait for it to dissolve. Breaks most of the fizziness. See, I do the thing where if it's like a bottle, I shake it and then I open it and let the fizz go away. And I shake it again and then you open it and then it fizzed and then the fizz go away. And then you close it again and you shake it and you let the fizz go away. And then you do that until it's flat enough to where there's like no bubbles. And then it's good. Cause like, I can't deny, like, if I have like Mountain Dew or like root beer, like it tastes good, but the fizz just ruins it for me. I just noticed I ironically said Questnians. I like breast milk. Okay. Okay, fair. You know what? I don't have an opinion on that because I've never, you know. At least in my conscious memory, I don't think I've had that, but you know. Neon was so bottle fed. Is that like a is that a new thing you can like clock somebody by? Did we just invent the new way to clock people? Like, yeah, this guy's giving bottle fed. That's so awful. Sure, this thing can like take down. Don't :3 to that. I think this bird should learn 1,000 waves and 1,000 arrows. What do you think? Can I learn my favorite move, Roar of Time? I'm still thinking about it. Okay, semicolon 3 is not better. I don't think I've ever seen semicolon 3, weirdly enough. Which, now that I have, it's kind of astonishing that I haven't until just now. Aeroblast, obviously. That Yu-Gi-Oh! At 3. Yo, is 3 in chat? Can we get 3 in is 3 in chat? Are they there? Air cutter. Air slash. If somebody named it with the username 3 comes in, like the number 3 comes in chat, I will legitimately lose my mind. The @ sign looks like dizzy eyes. I don't know about that. I can't see it. Maybe like if you're a Cyclops. I don't see it. It just looks like you're trying to ping somebody named 3. Neon, I had an idea for a fake mon and I think it's great. Imagine like maybe a mythical or something, and it's got 2 signature abilities that act like intimidate, but one of them lowers the opponent's speed, the other raises it, so it's like a switch support for Trick Room or Sweeper teams. Whoa, wait, that's actually a cool idea. You're trying to say Cyclops can't get dizzy? No, I'm not. I'm saying I don't see. Maybe if it's a Cyclops cat, I can see it, but if it's a regular cat, I don't get it. What Koichi just put makes more sense. Maybe. Ooh. Okay. Unironically, Koichi made a really, like a really cool ability idea, and I kind of want to take that now for something. Of course, with their permission. Like, I don't just want to, like, be like, "Yoop, it's mine now." Oh, it's mine? Okay, it's mine now. Never mind. Does Geodude get dizzy when it doesn't have ears? How does Geodude get dizzy when it doesn't have ears? I don't know. Is getting dizzy a sound thing? I thought it was, like, from being disoriented, but what does it have to do with, like, hearing? Is that a thing? I pulled off my ears. I have ears, you just can't see them very well. Hold on. See, there they are. You just got I just gotta shake my head a little bit so you can see them. You have lizard like holes. I mean, if it works, I guess. If it works for you, you know. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? Dazzling Gleam? No. Echoed voice? It's not a TM. Ember, Energy Ball, Esper Wing. Esper Wing would be sick, but I think I'm gonna save Esper Wing for a different Pokemon. Because I do have a Pokemon that could definitely use Esper Wing. Won't be for a while, though. Eterna Beam, obviously. Duh. Focus Blast? Yeah, I didn't think so. Is Hurricane a TM? Yes. Excuse me. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Okay, but like, have you seen that one like alignment chart? Or maybe it wasn't an alignment chart. That like chart of like the cat girl chart where it's like cat and human ears, only human ears, only cat ears, cat with human ears, cat with both. I mean, add a redeem that makes me disappear and I'm muted for like 2 minutes. Why would... Wait, that would be funny, but it'd have to be like a really expensive redeem, and it would have to be like... It would have to be like once per stream kind of deal. Or maybe like a 2 hour cooldown, or like a 3 hour cooldown. And it just like does that automatically. I don't know how I would do that automatically. I don't know how a redeem would like mute a source in my OBS. Personally, I believe the stream is better when I get to abruptly remove the streamer. We just make it like a 25k point redeem. I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe at some point I could add that. I feel like it would be weird for like a new viewer. I don't know. I guess I'm just scared of losing potential new viewers when it comes to that. Because imagine if they tune in like at the start of the 2-minute period where I'm just not there and not talking, and they're like, this sucks, and then they leave and they never come back. 30-point redeem? No, it's not gonna be a 30-point redeem. You crazy? What are you on about? What are we doing here? 30 points. That would get redeemed like during the starting soon screen every day, and then it wouldn't be available for the rest of stream. Can you imagine? Where's light screen? Oh wait, we're on special, not status moves. I'm dumb. What is Lumina Crash? Oh yeah, stupid. Hello. Hello! Hi, Her Lonely 97. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing? No, because everyone is spamming L Neon get microwaved, he's gone, and streamer died. Get microwaved is crazy. But it's also kind of cool. Muted streamer. And then get microwaved chud. People have started using chud like unironically recently, and I don't know how I feel about it. Myself included, but you know, that's besides the point. Boom, 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 boom. Chud's funny. Because whenever I think of Chud, I just think of the nothing ever happens guy, and it's kind of like a disconnect in my brain, I suppose. Oh man, I'm such a fat freaking Chud. It's very quiet for those who are watching. Is stream quiet? I feel like stream's not quiet. Is it quiet on YouTube? Be patient. Being called Chud is like so immediately insulting and aggressive. And you think, wait, what does that mean? And then I stab you. Why do I get stabbed at the end? That doesn't seem like a part. That just seems like an arbitrary decision not related to the word Chud at all. Razor Wind, of course. Of course I should learn Razor Wind. Why does Tatsugiri get Razor Wind? I like stabbing. That's terrifying. As someone who doesn't like being stabbed, Like, I feel unsafe when I'm the one holding the knife. Like, I get nervous when I'm holding a knife. like when I'm slicing an apple and I'm holding a knife, I'm just like scared that something will go horribly wrong. It's your cute anime girl trait. I mean, I guess. If that's what qualifies as a cute anime girl trait, then sure. I don't mind knives lower than my chest, but I don't like the serrings, the serrate. That near your face. I don't know. I feel like I hold knives in a very stupid way, just so that like I hold them like away from me, like in a like not even in like a safe way. I just hold them away from me. Check DMs. Okay. Oh, shorts. I'll check those out later. I will check those out, I promise. I checked out the one you sent me last time. I checked out everything that people sent me last stream. Don't worry. I do check those. I might not respond to them because you might be in bed. And I don't want to, like, ping you while you're trying to sleep. But I do watch them. Knife-chan. I read that in Sanji's voice. Is that bad? Terra Blast, of course. Everybody gangster until Torovis Terra Lightnings. Terra Electric. Racist a bit, but it's fine. How is it racist? You can always react to them, it just means I might not answer back right away. Fair enough. Terrain Pulse is crazy, by the way. I love Terrain Pulse. It's such a unique combination of types that it can be. Would a bird learn Weather Ball? I feel like a bird would learn Weather Ball. Ugh, excuse me. Chat, would a bird learn Weather Ball? Actually, yeah, that's a bad opinion, Neon. The whole point of messages is they leave a message for people to answer when they want. Posture check. Ah. That was a good posture check. That was a good posture check. Sent a message. Send a message. Oh, okay. I'll send a message. I'm sending a message back to Crimson right now. Alright, message sent. Ah! I'm not gonna say what I sent, but Crimson can say, if he wants. Jolly good show. I don't think I'm gonna teach this thing Weather Ball. This thing gets like no TMs. What the H? What the H? Why are these? Okay. I guess it'll be in status. You're back. Welcome back. Senpai noticed me. Type beat. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? Yeah. What the helly? Ah! Have you guys listened to What the Helly? It's a cool song. That hurt my non-existent soul. Yeah. Oh my god, Streamer Chan noticed me. Streamer Senpai noticed me. He read my chat message. Ooh, ooh, he read my chat message. Oh my god, I can sleep happy now. I'm never washing my keyboard hands again. He read my chat message. Oh my god. What about ally switch? Sorry, we're gonna move on from that. I think ally switch would be a funny egg move for this thing. Considering it's meant to be like the bulk. Redeem stretch. Let's go, stretch time. Ah! Ah! Stretch. Stretch. What speed is this creature? That's a good question. I can look at what its speed is when it's fully evolved. Nestreed is 50 speed. It's very slow. Very slow. Your character is like a woman. You ever heard of a femboy before? Because if not, I recommend Googling that and doing some research. Give it baton pass. I gave Ractor and Raktress baton pass though. I gave Ractor and Raktress baton pass though. I don't know, maybe, but like I feel like putting it on 2. Your character is like a woman, bro is spitting bars. Okay, Koishi. Okay. See, me personally, I don't understand how you could see this and not immediately be like, yo, that's a dude, you know? Like, me personally, I look at that and I'm like, if I was somebody else, I'd be like, dude, that would be so much funnier if that was a guy. Like, that would be so much funnier if that was a dude. Like, you don't understand how much funnier it would be. Okay, Crimson. I joined Neon streams for the eye candy. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna judge because that's more people in my chat that I get to interact with. So that's cool with me. I don't care. The art and the models, of course. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know what else you would be referring to. I forget what I was doing. Alright, okay. Ally switch, right, okay. I don't think it'll learn amnesia. It already got, I already have a track on it. Am I a woman? No, I am not a woman. I am the most masculine man you'll ever meet in your life. And that's on Skibbity. I don't know how this song goes. I tried humming along and it did not check out. I just like seeing Cobblemon models getting made. That's fair. I do too. 6-7? Of course, 6-7. This Pokemon will probably get like 6 or 7 egg moves. Calm Mind could work, honestly. I think everything can learn. No, not everything can learn Calm Mind. Maybe not. My friend is from Indonesia. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Question mark. It's a cool fun fact, I guess. Let's see. Curse is already on there. Copycat? Probably not. Destiny Bond? Absolutely not. Disable? No. Nice to meet you, person with positive relationship with Indonesian person. I'm not giving this thing Encore. I'm sorry. I give too many things Encore. It's such a good move. I give too many things Encore. Entrainment? No. Fake Tears? No. Feather Dance? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Where do I live? In space. In the future. I live in the future. Give it psychic terrain? Interesting idea. I honestly could give it psychic terrain. I kind of like. Is it bad that I kind of really want to give it psychic terrain now? Isn't it mono? It's flying normal. It's flying normal. But it can learn like heal pulse and stuff because it's like the healer Pokemon. It's like Audino, I guess. I'm gonna be real with you, Pooks. I actually don't like this line. That's fair. Not every line's for everybody, but you know what? I gotta make everybody for something. I gotta make something for everybody. But not everything is for everybody. Do I like Pokemon? No, I freaking hate Pokemon. It sucks. I would never play a Pokemon game. Pokemon's the worst company ever. I've never played a Pokemon game in my life. Helping Hand would make... I think it already has Helping Hand, actually. Hold Hands, obviously. Maybe Heal Block? Oh, it is a TM. I don't think this thing would learn Heal Block. I think this thing would promote healing. Hypnosis? No, that's not even a TM anyway. Light Screen, absolutely giving this thing Light Screen and Reflect. But like, did your shareholders say they wanted a bat fairy as well? I think they chuckled at the idea of it, but they didn't really give their opinion beyond it. They were like, haha, based. Actually, I don't understand what you're saying. Are you real? I have a question. I'm so confused. Are you a real person? I feel like I'm talking to like a bot, like an AI bot right now. I'm fighting tooth and nail for this furry, man. I am too. I still said they should get one of the people they know to like commission it. Because they know people that like commission stuff. Or they have commissioned stuff before. So I'm like, you do it. You know people, you have connections. And they glared at me. I speak Indonesian. That's fair. You know, I would draw it myself if you asked. I'd do anything for it. I see. When you say that, I'm just like, okay, so why haven't you yet? I feel like that would have been the first thing to do. You know what I mean? Because it was only until recently that I learned it was possible. Yeah, nobody's stopping you from drawing the bat furry. In fact, I think there are several people that would like encourage it actively. Like if I drew it, would I add it? Next gen, yeah. I already said I would. And like maybe I'd have to Pokemonify it a little bit, but it would still be like mostly, you know. What about this gen within the month? I don't know about that. Considering I'm doing it in Dex order, and that would most likely go very in a different place in the Dex. So I'd love to, but I just don't know. I just don't think it's possible, you know? I know. Keep up the good work, thank you. What I gotta do? You just draw it, you know? I don't know. Like, I feel like you would lose a lot of the I don't know. Never mind. Never mind. I had a thought, but then I lost it. Mirror move? This move doesn't exist. Mist, misty terrain, moonlight, burning sun, nasty plot, nature power. Nature power. What's a girl gonna do to get her first Sona into the pack? I don't know. Yes, I'm giving this thing psychic terrain. Don't know why. It doesn't learn any psychic moves. It just gets psychic terrain for no reason. With 3 R's. I love this song. People say this song sucks because it like takes forever to do anything, but it's a good song. What actually learns psychic terrain? Curious. And does a single non-psychic type learn? Oh, Arceus. Okay, he doesn't count. Not a single non-psychic Pokemon learns psychic terrain, which is sad, because that means that it might not be as reasonable. What if I draw it and I draw a full reference sheet for it and the models are nice and easy to make? I mean, see, there's always the option that I could just like put it in a separate pack and then make it in a separate pack that isn't the fake decks and then put that online. Or like send it to you, depending. But like if I were to include it in the fake decks add-on, it wouldn't get added for like a long time. And then I'd just like do it in my off time. Which is actually funny that you say that, because like most of my mons don't have a reference sheet like at all. Like the only reference is their model. Which I guess in some ways. Actually, yeah, do that so I can add it to my pack. Okay. But you gotta give me that reference sheet first. Quick guard would be funny. Hold on. Talo moment. Quiver dance. Rage powder. Rain dance. Recover. Recycle. Reflect. Reflect. When I think of Reflect, I think of Palutena from Smash Brothers. Because she goes, Reflect! Yo, it's the stock market. What's up? Hi, what's up? How are you? How you doing? Is Roost a TM? It's not? What? No way. Roost. I could have sworn Roost was a TM. Am I just dumb? Let's see here. Screech, Sharpen, Shedtail, Shell Smash, Door Up, Silk Trap, Sing. Sing could be interesting, but it's not a TM. Of course. Oh wait, yes it is. Holy crap, it is. Yeah, this thing gets Sing, why not? Slack off. No. Yawning. Sorry. Spicy extract, spiderweb, spike, spiky shield, spike, splash, spore spotlight, sticky web, stockpile, strength zap, string shot, stuff cheek, stun spore, substitute, sunny day. Let's see here. When did I stop going live? What are you? What? That don't make any sense. Substitute's already in there. What is Take Heart? Is this like a legendary? Oh, yeah. When was this move introduced? Why did they give it to... Oh, I guess it's their signature move. Tea time teeter dance. Telekinesis, teleport, tidy up, topsy-turvy, torment, toxic, blah 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 blah. Whirlwind. Whirlwind is also a TM. Let's go. Wide guard, will-o-wisp. Wide guard would also make sense. Wide guard. Maybe psychic terrain is an egg move rather than a TM move. I've gotta stop yawning. And we do that. And then we delete these rows because we don't need them because this thing cannot learn any TMs. Alright, and then we can work backwards actually. We can work backwards to get all this stuff taken care of. And then once we do that, if I make the reference sheet, will you also make the species file? Yeah, sure. The species files are easy. I can make those. Sing is also this, but maybe a different PowerPoint? I don't actually know. Where's Sing? 55. Like that. I'm gonna remove Psychic Terrain from here. It can be an egg move. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, the physical and special moves split perfectly. That's insane. Boop. I guess I should do the types as well. Razor Wind is normal. Pulse Swipe. Double Edge. Giga Impact. Did I give this thing Hyper Beam? I didn't, did I? I completely didn't. Okay, cool. Give me Hyper Beam. I have to get the streeping? I have to get the concepting. Have a fun stream, Neon. Okay. I hope you have a good rest of your night, Koichi, and I appreciate you stopping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hyper Beam. Everything learns Hyper Beam. Haven't you heard? I can still reflect and light screen from Cypratops. Light screen. And then also reflect. Where's reflect? Boop. 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 Oops, not that. Boop. And air cutter and takedown and sky attack and giga impact and false swipe and dual wing beat and double edge and brave bird and aerial ace and acrobatics are all stab. That's a lot of stab moves. Boop. Boop. This thing gets like no coverage and it's funny. This thing probably sucks in competitive, but it's fine because it's funnier that way. Does Barbekion get knockoff? Who gets I know somebody gets a knockoff. Barbekion does not get knockoff. Is it you? Do you get knockoff? No. You get knockoff? Really? I guess so. Bye. Bye-bye. Boop. And then Giga Impact and the other things can also be... where's Hyper Beam? Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam. Whoop. Like that. Razor Wind is like 80, I think. No, Razor Wind is way stronger than 80. What am I talking about? A 100 for Feather Dance, I think, right? Excuse me. Feather Dance, 15, 100, yeah. 15. Yeah, that's all the status moves. I also need to do these. Like that. And then like that, and like that. Is Quick Guard a fighting move, actually? I don't know. I feel like it's a fighting move. Quick Guard is a fighting move. Okay. Quick Guard, fighting. What about Wide Guard? Is that also a fighting move? No, Wide Guard's a rock move. What the heck? That's so weird. And then Psychic for ally switch. And then also Psychic for Psychic terrain. There we go. Excuse me. Okay, now we do Terra Blast. This is the easy part, chat. This is the part where I zone out. Boop. Razor Wind. I need to get Razor Winded. 80, 110. Okay. 80, 110. Hyper Beam is already good. Hurricane. 10, 170. It's 110, 170. Am I insane? Air Slash is up here. I can just steal it. Boop. Boop, 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 again. Air cutter is like 60, I think. Air cutter is 60, 95, 25. Okay, that's what I thought. 95, 15. Takedown is 90, 90. Something. Well, it's late for me as well, so I must sleep. Okay. Okay. I hope you have a good rest of your night, okay? And I appreciate you tuning in. But before I go... oh, okay. If you say so, I guess. There you go, Crimson. Have a good night, okay? There you go. Good night. Good night. I'll see you on Monday. Stream. Look out for schedule. Look out for schedule on Sunday, okay? Takedown, 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 takedown. I have takedown somewhere in this document already. Boop. Sky attack, though. I don't. Let's see, where is it? I'm blind, chat. 140, 95. Sky attack is 140? That's weird. Already got knockoff. Giga impact, I got dual wing beat. Where is that? 40, 90, 10. 40, 90. How did I skip all the way to dual wing beat? Am I dumb? I skipped like 2 moves. False swipe is 40, 100. And like 25, I think, right? 40, 40, 40. Okay. No, false swipe has everything. And then fly is like 90, 95, 15. 95, 15. Brave Bird, Aerial Ace. Brave Bird, Brave Bird. Bird Up, the worst show on television. 120, 115. 120, 115. Aerial Ace is 60 with no accuracy. And 20. Okay, that's all the TM moves. Let's go. Excuse me. All that's left is the status. Which, all of these have no accuracy. All I need is the power points. Psychic Terrain, 10. Wide Guard is 10. Roost is like 5, I think. I don't remember. I can just look at that in the document. Quick Guard is 15. And then Ally Switch is also 15. Okay. And then Roost is 5. Okay. Okay. Next up, we got base stats. Hattrick 40, 50, 70, 50, 50, 30. 40, 50, 70, 50, 50, 30. For a total of 290. Ta-da! And just like that, Hattrick is done. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Then I can just dupe this, say incubird. Number 14. It is the what Pokemon? The Chaperone Pokemon. The Chaperone Pokemon. Gonna be a 1.5 feet. Maybe like 10, maybe 11 pounds. Nah, like 15. How heavy is Furley, actually? 20? Yeah. Like 15. Boop. I spelled that wrong. Incubird. There we go. Catch rate. Hello. 190. Bring out my conversion thing. Uh, 0.4 meters. And then 6.8 kilograms. Okay. There we go. And then I also need to change the catch rate in the data file because I didn't. One second, please. Boop. We do that. Oh, chat. Wait, something I forgot about. I don't think I've mentioned this on stream yet, but these are. I recently went through, and I added so that every single mon in my add-on now has. They now have. Heck. I can't remember. Oh, they all have herding mechanics now, and also combat mechanics. So they'll, like, flock together if they're all the same species. And they will also, like, defend themselves, or the trainer, whatever they have, you know? So that's pretty cool. Right? Where is this thing's catch rate? Here it is. 190. And then I need to replace the picture. Picture goes here. It's so low res. Actually, it's not. I don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, are these Hatchets the same size? I realized I never even checked that. 2.8. Sorry, I realized that might bother somebody, so I figured I'd fix it. Boop, 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 boop. And then it's gonna be 2.5. 2.5. Ah! I want to make them smaller, like this big. How big is that? 2.3. Sure, why not? Boop. Okay. Excuse me. Same abilities, whatever, whatever. And then we get to change these levels. This will be 16. Wing attack is 20, 23. I believe they all go up by 1. 27, 30. What the heck? Hold on, this is not right. Hattrick, what level do you learn? 26, 29. Dual wing beat should be at 33. And this should be 37. And this should be 40. Did I just like stop doing these like halfway through? Follow me is right. Last resort is right. Hurricane. Yeah, I just stopped doing them halfway through and then picked it back up, I guess. Dual wing beats 33. This is 37. Air slash is 40. 44, 47, 51. Okay. Right? No, wait. I'm dumb. I'm an idiot. I was looking at the wrong one. Chat. I'm dumb. Dual wing beats 34. Hurricane is 54. Last resort is 48. Follow me is 45. Okay. Base stats, we've got 60, 75, 85. 60, 75, 85. 75, 70, 40. For a total of 405. 405, again. And then we do the length files. Okay. Copy. We go here. We do that. Copy. Add the personal dictionary. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything for that one. And then we dupe one more time. Boop, boop. 15. I believe this one's the doting Pokemon, but I can't remember for sure. Yeah, it is the doting Pokemon. Okay. .3'9". Uh... 1.1 meters. And then it can weigh, like, probably more than Pidgeot, honestly. Where's Pidgeot? Pidgeot weighs 87 pounds. This thing will weigh, like, probably 100. Like, 99. 2 kilograms. 44.9 kilograms. Like that. The capture rate can be whatever Pidgeot's is. 45? Really? 45. 120 instead of 190. I guess, you know what? I might just change it to that then, honestly. 120 for Incubird, 45 for Nestreed. Let me pull up Nestreed really quick in the data files. 45, okay. Boop, and... Okay. Okay. Ah. 45. That goes down to 120. Rename this to whoop. Nest read. Okay. Nest read. The doting Pokemon weighs that much. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Lang files. Boop. And boop, and add the personal dictionary. Okay. And then all we gotta do is the level up moveset. Let's go! Whirlwind Covet refresh at level 30, Dual Wing Beat 44, Heal Pulse at 40, Air Slash at 43, Follow Me at 47, Last Resort at 50, and Hurricane at 56. Ta-da! We got 80, 90, 115, 90, 90, 50. 80, 90, 115, 90, 90, 50, right? Yes, for 515 total. Not a great stat spread, but you know, it is bulky, I'll give it that, and it probably works great in Trick Room. And then all I have to do is go to Incubird. I get rid of, let's see, where is it? I get rid of Giga Impact. I get rid of Hyper Beam. And I get rid of Hurricane. Same for Hatchick. Get rid of Giga Impact, get rid of Hurricane, and I get rid of Hyper Beam. Okay. We're like nearly done. We just gotta do this. Go to Nest Read. Whoop. Images. It's huge. They're so far apart though. Okay, however big that is. 2.5 we can say. Ta-da! Ta-da! And there we go. Okay, so we now got Hatchick, we got Incubird, we got Nestreed. I would move this over though, like that much. There we go. Now they look centered. Okay. Okay. We're basically done. We're done for today, I think. That sums up everything. Alright. In that case, since that's the case, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up stream here. Whoop! Alright. I want to thank everybody who tuned in today, whether you were here now or before, or you were chatting and lurking, you know? I want to thank every single one of you. If you want to know more about the Pokemon I make, because you're curious or you want to leave hate comments or whatever, I don't care. You should check out my short series on YouTube where I go into detail about every single one of them. Pretty cool. You should check it out. And if you want to see like sneak peeks of mons that I'm working on or doing art for, or you want to see me shitpost or get notified when I go live, you should follow me on Twitter because I do all of that over there. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. And I will see you guys next week. Keep a lookout in all the places for the schedule. That'll go up on Sunday. So keep a lookout for that, okay? But until then, I wish you all a very good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.